MP, you've got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
We'll be doing a special giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans in the game will receive their very own deck of D10 trading cards.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for member season tickets today.
Fans, don't miss out on your chance to receive the mascot mini flag and bring your family and friends for this giveaway day to receive your very own mascot mini flag.
Don't forget about our Buffalo giveaway.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Isaiah Joe. Green is out there with Holland. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's the closer. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you've got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Over Marshall. Thompson misses. Davis against Green. And it's Davis missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Holland, no good. To the middle. Lively the pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Washington passes to the closer. The 17-footer. Jump shot is good that time.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Count that one.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to the closer. Inside. And Marshall kicks to Washington. Davis in the corner. Driving inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
And it's Green missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's the closer. Last game with 30 points. They set the pick. Pass to Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. From outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Thompson.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Now, here's Achua. Picked his pocket. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the closer in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He finished with 30 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Giddey, following the three-point basket by Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Up top, Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Thompson. For 3. Porter, no luck. Here's the closer. It's up a 3. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Hauser in at the 4.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the 3 by Detroit. Here's Hardy. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardy's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's the closer. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Hands it from downtown. Prosper's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Washington, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Porter, it's good from the top of the key. Porter's got 7.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's the closer. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And how about this for MP? He'll be releasing his own signature shoe very soon. What a milestone.
And Jordan is a brand that pretty much every basketball player would love to be associated with. They saw something they liked in MP, and the feeling was mutual, and the rest is history.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants... So it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Nice. Oh, nice try. It's all good. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestant.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
These 2 guys we thought they'd bring in tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Pistons trail by 10. Washington out there with the closer. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Anthony Davis, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him. So
I'm very mature for my age. The meme is still going off, bro. Even in 2K.
He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And so here is Dallas, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Green. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the closer. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Lively with it from deep Washington. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Hardy, he's checked in for Marshall.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Hardy passes to the closer. To the left side wing. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Cunningham. And that one's good. Hardy.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Holland. Nothing on the board. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Lively high post. Pass to the closer. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Here's Hardy. Here's the closer. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Joe. Cunningham on the wing. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Then for the Pistons, Josh Giddey's checked in for Thompson. Porter comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Sasser. Tries a 3. Holland, no good.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's Gafford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Gafford's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. near the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. In fourth, the Pistons.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race, and I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, Marcus Sasser is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Klintman in at the 5 spot. They set the pick. Here's Sasser. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Davis dishes to Williams. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pistons trail by 20. Pass to Hauser. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away by Williams. Unhindered, going all the way. There's the closer and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Giddey from deep. And they recover. Now Sasser. To the paint, 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. Lets it go from deep. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Giddey. Spins. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Hauser. Back to Porter. Looking to end the run. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's the closer, and it's Dallas with another. And I think most would agree that MPGA at this point of his career is considered one of the best ever at his position.
Well, anyone that ranks above him is a first ballot Hall of Famer. MP isn't at the top at his position just yet, but he's shown he's in a class with other legendary talents.
And here's Porter after the three-pointer from the closer. Fires from the line. Porter, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Bucket is good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Dallas.
The closer, it's good. And that's now 19 points for the closer.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Detroit. Here's the closer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the three-pointer from the closer. Three-pointer. Rebound by Marshall. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Davis missing. Now here's Porter. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Yeah, MP. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.